Hello and welcome back to another episode here on the OmathaCraft Season 4 server. It is episode 32 and in today's episode we are starting things over here at Communal because I want to check up on our shop. We haven't been over here for a fair while and I still haven't put the glass in place. I really ought to do that at some point soon. But I wanted to check our profit, so we're going to head around the back and let's head in 35 diamonds. That's not too bad. I like that. That's over half a stack. And considering we haven't given the shop a name yet, or anything like that, that is alright. No, what is this? What is this? I mean, it's flat and... what is going on here? Big flattened area, loads of torches. Guessing a big project, what does this say? Future Omatha Shopping Mall.
Yep, excuse
Shopping
me,
mall?
hello.
Oh, what? Hello, who are you?
Oh, allow us to introduce
Whoa,
ourselves.
hello there.
I'm Cal,
And I'm Vloop.
So...
and this is a random passerby.
This is Logan.
and there's a passerby. Are you building this?
Yeah.
Yes, we are.
Oh, right. Well, I've never seen you before. I mean, I've seen you, Cal, but never seen you before.
I'm Vloop, how are you?
I'm
Nice to
good,
meet you,
thanks. I mean, I
gentlemen.
like your moustache.
Oh, thank you.
It looks
Yeah, it's a
really
very
good.
fancy mustache.
Yeah, I just went to the barber shop.
So this is where the shopping mall's going to be?
Yes. You
Right.
wanna... Oh, well, we are going to have a very, very nice shopping mall in here, so all the players will come here and then get their shops decorated. The shopping mall will be a little bit themed according to the server theme. Yeah, it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be really, really cool. Please don't
like
let that
it.
skeleton hit me.
Yeah, it's still a bit lethal around here, isn't it? Well, this looks pretty exciting. I mean, I guess I'll just leave you guys to it.
All right.
Thank you.
See you.
See you then.
And as you saw from that little clip we just recorded at the beginning there, we are very pleased to welcome Vloop to the server, who is joining us, and I believe his first episode from OmathaCraft, will be going out tomorrow, if I am right. So that is the point. Vloop is now here, and he is going to be constructing a big mall. And I've already got an idea of what my shop in the mall is going to be, but obviously there is not much in the way of a mall going on just yet. You also saw Cal just there. He is also going to be helping out with the building, and I also believe, flying on here, yes, Barry is also going to be helping out with the building, and I'm sure there'll be loads of people chipping in. Now I also think that this, the town hall over here might be getting some interiors. I believe Loop is interested in doing some interiors for this building. Yeah, we put a load of scaffolding up, so just marking out where everything is going to go. Logan just died again. So hopefully when the interiors are done on this build here, we're going to be able to meet up with Logan, Vloop, Cal, Barry, and hopefully be able to sign the building and the construction of the mall off. Because this is going to be a pretty cool project. I also did... That's a bit of a rage quit just there. I also did a little bit of work just lighting up Communal. As you can see, I placed down loads of torches. I placed about 18 stacks of torches down just to sort of remove some mobs, if possible, from this area. Anyways, let's crack on with today's video. We're back here over at the base, and what I'm thinking about doing in today's episode is really sort of continuing what we were doing in the last episode, and it's just sorting out some of those projects we've been pushing back and not actually doing. Now, I think this explains one of them. I have a load of shulker boxes, as you know. They usually go in my ender chest, and when we built the storage system, which we built a couple of episodes ago, we sorted everything into it. So currently I have nothing whatsoever in any of my shulker boxes, bar the rocket shulker box and a tiny bit in the food box. So in today's episode, I want to sort all of these back out, because I tell you what, I'm getting withdrawal symptoms not having these in my ender chest. Oh, they are so useful. Being able to just grab whatever you need at the touch of your fingers is absolutely amazing. So I think that's what we're going to do in today's video. This might take a while. That's a lot of shulker boxes to fill with all kinds of different items, and I'm guessing this is just going to turn into one big crafting mission as well, because I think there are some redstone supplies which definitely need restocking. We've got loads of redstone blocks. We need repeaters, we need comparators, redstone torches. Probably need some more hoppers. We've got no sticky pistons. We've got very few. Oh yeah, I mean, no, yeah, none of them. We've got some rails. Yeah, we definitely need to do some restocking. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start working on this stocking mission. I think I'm going to start off with something like, let's choose the wood boxes and the stone boxes, and we'll go from there. Update time, let's take a look at what I've done so far. So as you can see, what I'm actually doing is laying out the shulker boxes as they are going to appear in my ender chest. So far we've only got 2 rows done, we haven't done the bottom row just yet, and these are the only shulker boxes we have done so far. There is still a load over there, and yes, I've got Optifine, it's amazing. It's only a preview version, but oh, I tell you what, I've been missing this for ages. Just no shaders yet, but they're on their way. Anyways, back to it. We have filled up the toolbox. What I've done is I've just put tools in there. We've got things like buckets, we've got saddles, we've got name tags, sponges, anvils, we've got some spare armour and gear, we've got our trident in there, we've got some shovels, picks, we've got one of our many diamond unbreaking hoes, we've got a spare sword, all of those kind of bits and pieces which it's a go-to box with some bits and pieces in. Down here we've got Dirt's box, that's fairly self-explanatory. We've got dirt and grass in there, so that's useful whenever we are doing terraforming or things like that. We've got the wood box, I've just filled that up with logs for the time being. We've got the wood 2 box, which is full of sort of the extra different bits and pieces, which sort of wood products, I think, is the best way of putting that one over here. Over here we've got stones, so we've got our stones, we've got cobblestone, we've got andesite, we've got diorite, and we've got granite there. We also have our building blocks one, which I also want to add these two stacks in there. So we've got things like polished andesite, stone brick, smooth stone. I put in these couple of end things in there because they didn't really have a place. So I thought, oh, that's a nice place to put them in. And again, we've got space. We're leaving space so we can put extra things in as and when they come. We've also got, and actually I just want to put those 2 in down there, so that fills that one up. We've also got the iron box. That's pretty self-explanatory. We have the dies box. Again, loads of different dies in there. And again, we're leaving some space because you're always going to end up crafting some or not getting the room for it. We've also put a rose bush in there. That means when we place that one down, we can still use that bone mealing trick. When we get some bone meal, that will actually give us that sort of duping trick that's in the game. So that's useful getting the red dye. That's why we don't have much in there at the moment. And we also have the wool box, which has things like strings. We have carpets and things like that. We also have, we're going to put our banner patterns in there, which I'm forgetting about all of these. I never really make banners, but they're in there just in case we want to use them. And we've also got looms in there because that's all linked in with banners and things like that. There is one shulker box remaining. Loads of shulker box completed. And yes, there's a good reason for that one, and that is because there is our redstone box. Now, redstone is a thing I use so much of all of the time, and we don't have that much resources in our storage system down here. I mean, we looked through it a little earlier. Yeah, we're lacking in a big proportion of the stuff we need. And primarily, to start making a lot more of this stuff, we need things like quartz to really boost up the amount of comparators we got and things along those lines. So, we are going to go nether mining. I have not been nether mining for ages. So what we're going to do is we are going to grab our redstone shulker box. I am going to go over to the nether box. I'm just going to dump off this stuff in there. I also want to dump off a few bits and pieces in that box there. There we go. I'm going to pick up the... Oh no, I'm going to leave that on there just to keep it safe. And I also want to pick up our Fortune 3 pickaxe just like that. So that's what's going to be mended up over time. And you know what? While we're out there, it's probably best that we grab some food and other bits like that. So we're going to head out to the nether and start doing some resource gathering, which should be pretty good fun. Okay, welcome to today's time-lapse chat. In today's time-lapse chat, I thought what we'd do is I'm actually going to talk about what I'm doing on camera. So we started off, we headed out to the nether. I've got my fire resistance potion. I put my shovel in my offhand just to repair that up because it was a bit low. And I went round with our Fortune 3 pick mining quartz. Then I came across some magma blocks. Yeah, so we mined some of them. They're always quite useful for the bubble columns and streams like that. Flew around, killed some ghast and things like that. Again, I still actually found flying around there is quite a bit proportion of the nether which the quartz had gone from. So it did take a bit of time to fly around. And then I came across a fortress, which I thought, oh, you know what, let's have a quick wander round. So I got the nether quartz, I got some glowstone up at the top, I killed a couple of blazes. Then I thought, you know what, let's get some more blaze rods. Blaze rods, they're really, really useful. So I went up to the blaze spawner, waited around, got some more bits and pieces. Blaze spawner took ages to spawn the blazes in, got bored, and then I decided, you know what, let's just walk off. Let's see if we can find some on the fly. Then I found a wither skeleton. The wither skeleton didn't drop anything special, so we just kept going, kept flying. Then I realized, you know what, let's just get some more quartz. That's what we're actually here for. And oh look, we got some magma creams, and oh no, there's another fortress. Okay, killed us with a skeleton, killed another one, killed a few. Then I kind of got into a rhythm of things. I was thinking, I really want some wither skulls now. So I kept killing them, and as you'll see, we killed some blazes, we killed some more wither skeletons, and I believe in a couple of seconds, we actually got ourselves hold of a skull. We also killed some magma creams because they're useful for making fire resistant potions. I think at some point I would like to make a fire resistance potion. Oh, and then I angered the pigmen. They got a bit angry, but we flew away and sort of sorted them out. But yes, there we go. There is where we got our skull. That was our first skull, which was very, very cool. That was the first one we ever got hold of. We have got beacons because we helped Dean kill his wither, and he very nicely donated us his beacon, which was very nice of him. So we are on our way to getting a second beacon, which is quite exciting. So I kept killing the skeletons. I was in the mood now. I wanted to get that beacon. Killed loads and loads of skeletons. Kept going. We had the blazes all around. Now I'd like to talk about the way my method for getting hold of these. You'll see what I do is I kill a few, and then I'll fly away. This is my favourite way of getting with skeleton skulls quickly. I'll kill some wither skeletons, I'll fly away the moment I can't see any on the surface. This is a perfect fortress as an example. Loads of exposed areas. Fly away and then come back down and you'll see there's more. And look at there we go. We got the second wither skeleton skull. Not too shabby. So I thought, well, you know what? I've got to last out. I've got to come and get this, get the third skull so we can kill the wither. And we kept going and we kept going. And we almost, I think we are almost about to come to the location where we got hold of our third wither skull, which was pretty exciting. Now alongside this, we also had loads of blazes. Blazes are so annoying when you're out here in the nether doing things like this. And yeah, I sort of dropped back a bit. I got that third skull, and what I thought we'd do is, yeah, let's just grab some more quartz. We'll grab some more quartz. They're in the way, and they're on the way. That was what I actually set out to do. And then I came across another fortress. So I did what you do. You wander around, you look in the chest, realise nothing much special is there. And yeah, I thought, right, you know what, I'm going to start flying back now. Yeah, I came across another fortress. So I thought, you know what, let's just kill these wither skeletons. I was on a thing, and then I found loads, and then I got a fourth wither skeleton skull. I just got a fourth. That is awesome. So I thought, oh, you know what, let's just keep going. Let's keep killing more. So I did the same technique. We kept landing down, we killing the skeletons in sight, and then we fly up and away. And then I think things got a little bit hairy. So I had loads of rockets, so this thing actually made really easily. It's a bit ironic, I'm just wandering around with a shovel in my offhand, which is a bit odd. Something like food or fire-resistant potions may have played a little more of a helpful part. But yeah, there we go. As you saw, I did just drink fire-resistant potions. Things got a bit hairy, but after that, life is so much more easier. After that, you don't have to worry at all about blazes. They don't do any harm to you at all unless you're really close to them. And yes, as you can see, we kept going. All we had to do is just fly away every so often to get rid of that weather effect, to keep eating. And actually, life is not that bad. And there we go. I believe we just got the 6th wither skeleton skull. We got 6 wither skeleton skulls without even meaning to. So then I headed to the stronghold, realised, oh, I don't have any soul sand, so we headed back to the base. We quickly dumped off some stuff, and then we headed back over to the end. We're going to do it the cheaty way. So we went underneath the portal, we spawned in, and as you can see, we turned down sounds because obviously it's really, really loud. Got that first one, and then we went ahead and did the second one nice and easy. Now, I'd say that looks pretty cool. I'm liking this a lot. Now, the chances are that I actually leave 3 beacons here all in the same place is very, very small. But to be honest, I wanted to put them up because, to be honest, it just looks so cool around my water fountain. So obviously we got the base one going up in the middle, and we added those 2 extra ones on the side. That looks so cool. But yeah, as we said, it will probably end up that at least 2 of those will be taken down and moved elsewhere. That is a good thing because we've got loads of iron over in our iron shulk box. We've got enough to make a beacon from that there, especially when making haste beacons in different locations when we're doing big digs or things like that. So that is always useful to have those extra beacons. I mean, how amazing was that raiding session in the nether there? And that just reminded me, we haven't actually done what the whole point of that was, which was to fill up our redstone shulker box. So that's what I am going to do, is I'm going to craft up loads more redstone resources, actually restock the whole lot of our redstone supplies. Once we've done that, we should be able to fill up the shulker box, and we will have our ender chest completely restocked, which is pretty cool. And take a look at this absolutely stunning box of redstone supplies. I can't take my eyes off it. I made 6 stacks of redstone comparators and 6 stacks of redstone repeaters. We've got hoppers, we've got dispensers, we've got droppers, we've got pistons, we've got sticky pistons, we've got redstone torches, we've got hoppers, we've got observers, we've got slime blocks, we've got honey blocks, note blocks, redstone lamps, we got pressure plates, we got TNT, we've even got the wrench. hang on a second. I've got a feeling we may have just missed out a very key part. Clue is in the title. Shh, no one noticed, okay? No one noticed. All we're going to do... That's all the redstone I've got left. I'm just going to make that into a block, just like that. Yeah. No one noticed. Pop that in there. And look at that! We've got a whole box full of amazing redstone supplies. We definitely need more redstone. Now, that is going to lead me on to a new project I would like to start working on at some point in the near future. Now, it's a big project, but it should solve our redstone issues. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start flying off in this direction. It might take me a couple of minutes, but when I'm out at the location, you'll get my idea. Just flying by where I do all my ice mining, and there's a polar bear just there. This is where I go to gather all of my ice, and here we go. This is where we have a witch hut. Claimed by Rover at the very start of the season. I think in the first 1 or 2 episodes I claimed this because I've had this idea in my head for a while now, and this should solve our redstone supplies. Yeah, we're going to make a witch farm this season. I am incredibly excited for. It's going to mean sort of slapping a massive area around this. The reason I chose this one in particular, there's loads of water. That means there's less mining and less flattening, less slabbing to do, because obviously witches, they can't spawn in water. This is going to be a very exciting project, and this is something I'd like to work on fairly soon because, yeah, we're running out of redstone supplies, and yeah, look at the landmass. There isn't too much here, which is going to make our life so much more easier, which is very, very cool. But unfortunately, I have completely run out of time for today's video. If you have enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, as it really does help out the channel a lot, and I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye.